Okay, so here's the story with what's happening. After sinking our old friend here, I've kind of estimated that the convoy is going to be going roughly this direction, just based on what I was hearing. However, with that said, well, let me go on the surface so I can show you guys. I'm not really worried about the weather conditions. I'm worried about... Oh, these guys have been in there for a while. Let me unload these real quick. And then I will continue on with my spiel. Get up there. Thank you. Okay. So yeah, conditions are fine-ish. I like smooth water as far as getting torpedo solutions. I don't like smooth water, though, for, not getting killed. But it is almost daytime, and that's really more of a concern for me. So I don't think I'm going to be able to intercept this convoy before it's pretty bright out. And as you can see, it's very, very clear. We'll get the official word here. How about that? Oops. Oops. Moderate? Yeah, right. That's clear visibility as far as I'm concerned. In any case, we're not going to be able to make a good attack on these guys. So, what I'm doing is I'm kind of giving them a wide berth here. And the problem with this, of course, is that I could outrun them. I could lose them entirely. Whoops. Which would be kind of bad. We don't want to do that. We do want to avoid them, but we don't want to completely miss them. So, I'm kind of thinking that, just based on logic, that they're going to eventually turn at some point, possibly sooner than even here. That's an arbitrary point. It doesn't have any meaning, really. Just because this is an outbound convoy to who knows where. Could be going a lot of different places. So for now, we're going to kind of shadow them from a distance, see if we can keep our ears on them. Whoa, shit! That's a Messerschmitt. Isn't it? I think that is. Otherwise, we would have gotten a big old nasty message. Is he coming down, though? That's weird. We didn't see him until it was way too late anyways, but the fact that I didn't get a pop-up was enough for me to think that that was probably what was going on. Okay, well, anywho, yeah, there he goes. He might be going to go check out the convoy, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, we're going to go this way and try to shadow the convoy, making an attack if possible, but I'm not banking on it. I kind of don't think that an attack is even such a good idea. So there you go. We're going to go this way and hope to catch them later on in the day, maybe the late afternoon. Okay. That's curious. That is a convoy. Radio report, of course. It's not something I'm detecting directly anyway. Heading north-northeast. So that is something going back into Liverpool. I'm not going to do anything about it. It's too far. And I've already started work on this other convoy. But that would be really interesting to see if those two run into each other. It's actually kind of making me hungry. But we're not going to be able to do anything about that. And I was just doing a sound check. Oh, game's chugging. Actually, so that, as dumb as that is, I was worried that I was actually getting a little too far ahead of them, and I appear to have done exactly that. However, the fact that the game started chugging indicates pretty strongly that I am coming back into hearing for them. So I'm going to move a little bit further this way with my trusty companion Spice Weasel, who I'm actually going to swap out for Spitzenhund, because Spitzenhund needs some rest, and having the occasional dive will give him a chance to catch his breath from whatever it is that he does. And we'll hopefully... I don't want to get too close. We're chugging, though. That means that there's a convoy in the area. That is so dumb. That's so dumb that that's an actual detection method for me, but... Ah, there we are. Okay, good. So, that's interesting, though. Oh. Hold on. Hold the phone. Okay, they're moving a little bit more east now, and I don't know if that has something to do with this convoy or not, but that means I will definitely have to adjust my course and probably slow down a little bit even, because, actually no, we're going to keep under for a little bit and just make sure that that's actually what's going on. Yeah. Ooh, hey. They are moving pretty steeply west. Did I say east before? They're moving west. So they're probably starting their turn to go into the Atlantic, which, in fact, damn it, kind of concurs with this map, I'm betting. Yeah, sorta. I don't know. It does look like these lines are fairly close to Ireland. I would have thought that they would wait until they got well into the sea here and then started into the Atlantic, but whatever. Anywho, we're going to have to basically spend some time under for a little while, I guess. Just make sure that that's actually what's going on. They might be... Yeah, they're heading due west. What's that? I don't... Oh, good for you. Good for you. Okay. So maybe we'll jog our course up a little bit north. Perfect. That's why you want to be very, very cautious. You don't want to assume that you know everything about the convoy, because they can always change. The other thing too is that if you take your time, it's worth it. It's just simply worth it. If you hurry these kinds of things, you're going to get killed. Just bottom line, you're going to get depth charged to hell and gone, and nobody wants that. Nobody wants to see that. So we're going to play it cool and take it easy. There's no reason that we need to be hunting anything at this time of day when it's so bright out and so smooth. There's just no reason to risk ourselves that way. So we're not gonna. We're not gonna do that. We'd do anything for love, but not that. So I'm actually moving us ahead slow now to give them kind of a chance to catch up-ish, I guess. I actually need to move us a little bit north of this line. That's too far. How about like that? Just so that we don't get seen is the main thing. And once we go into this turn here, I'll do a dive, and then I'll probably shut up. Ah! And there's our friends. They're going west-southwest according to this, but that looked to me like a fairly steep westerly course. We'll just go up a little bit. And how about we do a dive now? Gonna dive now. Diving high now. Right. It's rocky. Okay. Yes. I feel good about this. Okay. We're gonna just, kind of stalk them for a little while, and if any contact occurs that is undesirable, I'll pick the video back up, but for now, I'm gonna be shadowing them, and that's not gonna be real interesting to watch. Boy, men, this sure is a filthy job. Although I suppose it could be worse. Could be raining. Oh. Yeah, it's pissin' rain again. And the waves are pretty rough. Not as rough as they've ever been. But this sort of works to our advantage in a way. And why am I going that direction? Did I just... I'm an idiot. We're going that way. And the reason we're going that way is because they have turned west. And I have actually outran them. I overshot them. So we're going to have to kind of gingerly-ish, as gingerly as I am, kind of try to sprint ahead of them. And I'm going to do that by cranking up the speed here. And we're going to have to still do periodic dives to make sure that we are in the right position and that we haven't lost them. But this is just a technique that I wanted to show you guys. It's what actual U-boat captains would do, is once they felt like they were ready to turn about and or come about and make their attack, they would crank up the speed and sprint towards their target, fire off torpedoes, and then run away. We're not going to fire any torpedoes, probably, unless there's some drastic changes in how this convoy is formed. And did we completely outrun them? Oh, dear. What's going on? There we go. That is probably the lead. You know what? Hang on. Okay. Uh-huh. Interesting. Okay, the convoy is actually moving south. I think this is an unrelated contact. Reason I say that is, well, first of all, there are two lines. That's stupid. But really, I could tell before that even, because obviously these are all the convoy, and this is a pretty long distance for a escort to be straying from the convoy. So, that's not him. Or, what? That's not one of the escorts, I guess. We're gonna get up on the surface here. And I kind of made a little mistake there. I should have waited until I was fully surfaced before I increased speed to a head standard, because anything above a head 1/3 is fairly loud. So we'll see how that plays out. But what's done is done. So just gonna have to live with it. Now, I'm only doing this because A, it's shitty out, and B, I think I might be able to get a shot off here. And I don't know if that's really probable or not, but we'll see. How's my sonar guy? He's good. I had to swap out my two electrical guys. My radio men, who are not strictly radio men, they're also sonar men, just because they were tired. So there you go. When did I do my last dive? Yeah, I think we can do another one. That's fine by me. Hey, okay, what the fuck? They might have turned. Tell you what. Shit. I don't like this little maneuvering that they're doing. I mean, this is a genuine tactic for a convoy to use. Ooh. They wouldn't obviously just go in a straight direction. That would be stupid. They would change as they hit certain points on the map so that they could, avoid certain enemy forces such as U-boats. Hint, hint. Okay, now hold on. And in fact, maybe we're going to outright stop. I don't think we're going to be able to see this guy, but let's give it a shot. Type of torpedo that we use is ultimately unimportant here because of the weather. .339 Bupkis. It's a little bit blurry though, of course, because of the water, but I don't think we're going to be able to see him now. Let's look at this hydrophone again. So that's definitely their lead. Make sure that goes down all the way. That is definitely the lead of the convoy. Oh shit. Good, okay. I didn't want it to go ahead standard. We're gonna go on the surface. And we're gonna try to chase this guy down. Maybe. Maybe. Let's get, what's his butt on deck. pretty horrible conditions, so unlikely that they're going to see us and that we're going to see them, I guess, but let's dive. I don't even necessarily need to be recording this, I suppose, but it is, I think, worth showing just so that you guys can see how the magic happens. That guy is super close. How are we not seeing him? I thought I just saw him. Nope. 315, you say? It's going to be one of those things where we're going to have to get right up by him, because according to Hydrophone, he is easily within visual range under normal circumstances, but since it's pea soup out there, we're not seeing him. On the bright side, though, because of the conditions, he's not hearing us. So that's good. Just seeing if I can see him. Well, if he turns up, I'll pick things back up, but for now, I'm going to just keep hunting. I'm just going to give you guys an idea of the visibility, because he should be visible now. And if he's not, then that means shit is terrible. He should be within a click. And it says short range, and he's off to 267. We can't even see him. Oh, man. Okay, well, maybe my whole strategy of waiting wasn't such a good idea. But on the other hand, we're not getting depth charged right now. So, I stand by my statement 100%. This, I don't know what this is. I don't know if I even care, but... Oh. He heard us. He heard me saying that thing about how we're alive, but we're not going to be for too long because I think we're kind of fucked here. Oh my. I think we need some depth. What did I say? 99 meters? That's a little overboard. 80 will do. How deep is it like here? 80 is probably reasonable. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we got greedy. So that's worth noting. Oh, he stopped hunting us. That's good. We're going to go right underneath the convoy here, which actually isn't such a bad deal. They're just going to go right over the top of us, blissfully unaware that their future killer slumbers right below them. I don't know what that is. That is behaving like a warship, but obviously since we are in the middle of the convoy, I don't think that that's one of theirs. That could be a warship there, that little line that just kind of disappeared. Well, on the bright side, we are on the right side of the convoy. I'm a poet and I don't even realize it. So that wasn't all bad. That could have been a lot worse. And I think we're going to come up to periscope depth and turn to the southwest, because they appear to be moving west now. Good for them. Okay, well, I'm going to try this again. That was a little bit of a close call, but that could have been much, much worse. So we're going to try to see if we can hit a convoy, or we're going to hit the convoy one way or another, damn it. But we're going to try to hit the escort if we can. And that's a big if, because let's take another look at the conditions. Just based on what I can see from underwater, it looks bad, and it is bad. Alright, well, yay. Oh man, this is tough. This mission is tough. But we're going to do it. I think that if I'm cautious and if I focus, I can do this. So, I'm going to be cautious and focus for a little while. I seem to have gotten us into a little bit of a pickle. Because they did that whole turning thing that they do. They, you know, do the turning and the changing of the direction and what have you. Okay. Can we get low? Like Little John? I'm hearing a vaguely distressing sound right now. I don't like this. Oh, did that hurt? That did not hurt. That was close, though. You know what? Ooh. Ooh, ooh. Well, it's just a trick of the light, I guess. Okay, that was close. Could have been closer, though. Tommy didn't really want to really hurt us. But I really want to hurt him. Now, I'm wondering... Give me his bearing. Anybody. Oh, wait. Ah. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, you're close. Thing is that if we don't get deep enough, we run the risk of him running over us and damaging us. It's a fancy way of saying getting rammed. I don't know if he's going to really be able to do much against us, because the audio that he would be getting off of his pings would be like listening to a frickin' transistor radio in a bathtub full of pudding during an earthquake. I don't know what that was supposed to mean. But in any event, it's going to be difficult for him to hear us. So I don't feel like I'm under too much threat right now. Right now. That could change. He tried to make a run on us there. I think I'm not going to try to stir him up. This is, you know, where those instincts to be cautious pay off. Oh, God. He's going over the top right now. Jeez. Maybe we should turn or something. Wouldn't that be clever of us? Let's do a little juke that way. I don't think that's going to help on this current attack, which seems to have missed. Because we didn't even get a little pop-up, so that's good. We like that. Let's keep diving. Let's go down to 60. Can we go to 69? Doc. There we go. Okay. Ooh, he's going again. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. One of those looks like it could hurt us. Oh, no. Shit. Oh, no. Yeah, we gotta fix that. Post haste. We have to take off silent running in order to do that, though. Fuckity, fuck, 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 fuck. I was kind of expecting to take a little damage off of this attack just because I didn't think he would give up very easily, which proved to be true. What's damaged in here? Our propellers. That is fantastic. On the other hand, the fact that we're filling up with water isn't so bad, because it means that we're going to sink. And in this type of water, that might actually be a problem, because I think it's quite deep here. It says damaged, so we are... Ooh, but we got to get that flooding under control more than anything. How's that looking? Okay, okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's actually a good depth. Why don't you just keep us there? And we're going to go north. I think we just turned into him, which is good. So I think that threw him off a little bit. Yeah, I'm not sure that... Oh, there's an attack. Why don't we keep turning? Our propellers are fully functional now, which is good. We didn't damage our rudder. That would be super bad, as the kids say, about the cinema that they watch. I'm sorry. That's all red and angry, though, and I don't know. I think that's probably an indication of the fact that the hull is damaged, and that's not good. But that could be a lot worse. We're going to get these guys out of here because they get real tired if they stick around there, so I don't want to do that to them. And it seems especially appropriate given the fact that the British kind of seem to have lost us. But I don't want to eat my words, so I'm going to keep going here just for a little longer. They did depth charge just a moment ago, but it seems like it was fairly ineffective. We need to swap some of these guys out, meanwhile. Including you. This is a hell of a time to do... Oh, hey. This is a hell of a time to do a watch change, I guess, but... we kind of have to. Can we do it this way? We can't. Is that all fresh crew? No, it's not. It's just the one guy. Okay. Well, I guess that's the one fault with the crew management trick that Leroy showed me, which isn't really that big of a deal. I can live with it. That swap him in? Okay, good. So fully staffed and ready. We are still unable to increase time compression, which is a little worrisome, but I'm just trying to remain optimistic here. So we are still alive, even though we took a fairly brutal hit. We took it in the pooper. But for now, we're okay. I'm really talking a lot here, and I think I'm going to stop talking because although I'm not able to accelerate anymore, I think that the British have mostly given up. So, yeah. I'm going to just pause here for a moment and make sure everything is hunky-dory.